Hello everyone, I'm back. So I have a couple of videos that I want to make in the month of December, but I'm waiting on a few more things to arrive and get it set up. But I wanted to share with you over the next couple of weeks some of the things that I plan on attempting to use in 2017. But until that time, I wanted to give you a sneak peek at the mini Filofax Malden that I came in contact with. I have a personal size, a pocket size, and I've done videos on both of these before. And then I now have this mini. So I wanted to kind of compare the size difference between the pocket size and the mini. So I have, see if I can get a little better lighting in here. So size comparison, much smaller even in the paper size. I think the paper size is 2 by 3 inches. It's amazingly small, but I discovered that you can resize pocket size pages to fit the miniature, at least for the DIY fish inserts that I was using. So let's go ahead and take a quick peek at how I set this up. I'm using it as a wallet, as a kind of like a carry with me if I don't really want to carry my big Hobonichi planner in my purse. So much smaller, and this only has a monthly calendar in it, and I'll explain why. So very petite. Then in the zipper pocket, I don't have anything now, but I will plan on using either a few coins and or paper clips. There's no need to put anything in it right this instant. I have my driver's license, and then behind that I just have the Filofax, you know, like the thing that comes with it. I always like to keep those inside. And then I have my debit card, and then I also have this little packet of page flags stuck behind it. I have an in case of emergency business card that I created a while back, probably 2 years ago, using free business cards through, oh my gosh, I can't even remember the name of the company, but I'll put it in the description at the bottom in the information area of this clip when I'm done, before I upload. I just have it covered for personal or, you know, privacy reasons. And then I made these little mini dividers. I got them from lucywonderland.blogspot.com. They were a free printable. There were more dividers, but I didn't need more, so I only made 3 that I have in here. And then I kept the personal information sheet that was included. And then this is last year's Miss Wonderful's blog, wonderful.com. She made a pocket size, and I reduced it to 84%. And printed it on an index card, a 3x5 index card, and then cut it down to the 2x3 size that you need for the mini. And then she's already come out with the 2017 version, so I did the same thing with that. It's very petite, but really you're just looking to see what day maybe something falls on. You know, you're not using it on a regular basis. Then I have this Project Life card that I found in my stack, and it says we are what we repeatedly do, and it's a Monday through Sunday kind of schedule. And this isn't what I have to do each and every week, but it's a typical week. So I put as many of the items that I have usually fall under what days on this page, so that I can kind of judge when I can maybe make a doctor's appointment. Say, for example, I'm at a physician's location and they want to schedule me for a Monday at 3 p.m. I know that I'm almost always free in the afternoons on Mondays because I only have the one morning appointment, etc. Same thing with the various other days. So that's why I keep it in here just as a blanket value for when I'm free or when I'm not free. Then I have the DIY fish pocket size, but I reduced it down monthly tabs. As you can see, I only have these tiny little tabs that I got from the Snap collection, but I ran out of the July through December. But, oh well, you know, no big deal. So I reduced these to 84%. I was also frustrated because they were printing offset, and I couldn't get them to print where they would print back to back. I discovered through the DIY Fish Facebook group that if you use the auto portrait / landscape in the printing dialog box that comes up, rather than when it says print portrait or print landscape, you can choose to auto print portrait or landscape in the same line. And what it does is it centers it on the page that you're printing it on, where before, if I had it on portrait, it was printing in the upper left hand corner of a Word doc, and then when I printed the other side, it was printing on the other side of the page, so they weren't lining up. So if you do that, it lines up wonderfully. So in the monthly pages, I only wanted monthly pages in here because for the purposes of going out and or shopping or being out and about, and you run into somebody's, we go to the American Legion quite frequently, and they'll let us know of events that are coming up. I want to be able to tell if we're traveling, if we have family visiting, if we are available. And the easiest way is from monthly pages. And in this case, I put for January, I have a girls' day out that on the 14th, and I have a doctor's appointment on the 30th. And then in March, I have a trip where the 2017 PlannerCon in San Francisco is taking place. So I'll be attending that, hopefully. Tickets are already bought, but I haven't paid for flights yet, so we'll see if I'm going. The rest of the year is pretty much empty so far, but I plan on adding more as dates come into play. Then the next tab is just for note pages, and it's a variety of note paper that I had in my stash, and I just hole punched it, cut it down to size. I was doodling with my grandson James yesterday at lunch, so I needed a piece of paper. Just blank paper is in here. Then the last tab just directs to this little, it's a badge holder. It's a plastic badge holder that I got at Walmart. I cut it down and hole punched it and put my stamps in it. And then these two last Project Life cards, I just put those full adhesive Post-it notes on either side to have a handy place for me to jot something down and then transfer it to my larger planner as need be. And then the last thing are those little not Post-it notes, but the little notepads that sometimes come with the Filofax planners. They're a little bit bigger, but I actually cut this down so that it would be smaller and wouldn't bump into my pen loop, and just put a few pages in here just in case. And then I have more IDs and a few more credit cards back here, and then this will be where I put bills in. And the pen I am using is just a Papermate Inkjoy Mini. I plan to switch out these as I find a gel pen that works. I'm not really a big fan of ballpoint pen, but I need a ballpoint or a gel pen that actually fits the mini size. So I will keep my eye out for it, but until then I have the mini in there. And so, oh, and then the last thing I was going to mention is this little charm I put on here. It's a fossil charm and it's a bumblebee. And I just added it. It doesn't add too much bulk. Usually it kind of sits up at the top. And then that's it. So it's very handy, and I can just pop this into my purse. As a matter of fact, I noticed that this will actually fit, sorry about the noise and all the clanking, into my Louis Vuitton tiny little mini pochette. Not much more, but if I didn't want to carry it around by itself, and if I want to just put a key in there and drive away, then it's very handy to put in there if I needed to. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this little walkthrough of the Filofax Mini, and I hope you enjoyed it. See you on the next video. Take care. Bye.